Taipei says it will lift some COVID restrictions starting next Tuesday, provided that no more COVID cases without a known origin are reported in the city. Taipei will once again allow eating and drinking in cinemas, and students will be able to go on to field trips.
The city also wants to reopen activity in service centers for older adults. Taipei Mayor Ko Wen-je announced the plan on Wednesday, and he's since been hit with sharp public criticism. Health experts say he's moving too fast and could pave the way for a COVID resurgence.
Starting February 15th, we will conditionally reopen the Social Welfare Department's community care centers for the elderly, senior service centers, continuing education centers, community integrated care services, and the Seniors Teach program. Along with these facilities, the health department's community care centers for dementia patients will also be allowed to resume operations on a conditional basis, but masks must stay on.
If no more cases with unknown origin are reported by Friday, Taipei will ease its COVID restrictions starting next Tuesday. For social and educational venues like Taipei Astronomical Museum and Taipei Zoo, Taipei will lift all capacity restrictions and permit walk-in visitors. It will also lift its ban on school field trips and graduation trips. The country is currently under a level 2 alert, which is to last until the end of the month. But Taipei's mayor said he wants to handle the pandemic differently from the CCC.
Restrictions should be lifted for people who have been fully vaccinated. Because I'm someone who's actually administering a city, my position is different from that of the health minister.
The mayor says he wants fewer restrictions, but just 2 weeks before, he had declared a level 2.5 alert for his city. Critics say his sharp about-face was giving the city whiplash. They say that one victim is students whose graduation trips are suddenly back on the table. Zhongshan Girls High School has announced that its trip will proceed as scheduled, although with some adjustments to avoid the COVID hit south. The school has sent out permission forms to parents, which some have been hesitant to sign. They say the trip is a chance to catch COVID just before classes resume. They fear that's a recipe for cluster infections.
At least our so-called reopening is gradual. You can't loosen the regulations too quickly. Otherwise, you risk a resurgence. If there is one infection, the whole school will close. That's one new guideline we set after the Omicron outbreak. Up until tomorrow, our guidelines will remain under review. That includes our guidelines for schools.
The Taipei officials said that the city's rules for school closures are still subject to change.